Might start and my career will start pulling in from the door. So we have some waters in the back for those that are feeling a little dehydrated. I think there's 2 or 3 coolers in this corner over here. Feel free to grab a water or two. We don't want anybody passing out. Yeah, sort of trying to come in a little bit. We have plenty of room over here if you guys want. Plenty of room on the south side of the building. Well, I want to be respectful of everyone's time. Actually, this rain, I was looking out the window about 2 hours ago, and I'm a little worried that this would be a disaster. But I'm really thankful to, first of all, thanking LKF and Heather Ish as the leader of that group for really putting this groundbreaking together, along with Lori Green from CSM, and I know I'm missing a lot of people, so forgive me. Welcome to the Foundry. I was hoping this day would come, and it's upon us. And we're excited to join the Treystar team, and I think you guys know Bob there and Terry Patterson, and we have a few others of Terry Westford, raise your hand. Who else is here? Danielle. We're really excited about this project. And first of all, I want to thank all of our partners who made this possible. First of all, the initiative, and this isn't necessarily in the order of importance, but I really want to thank the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. I don't know, for those of you who don't know, they've provided a grant loan for this project, and so I really appreciate that. Michigan Economic Development Corporation, and I think Sarah Nero is here somewhere. She's back there hiding. Hi, Sarah. Really want to thank them. The City of Kalamazoo, in the City of Kalamazoo's Brownfield Redevelopment Authority. Jerome Scorning is here, seen by his bright neon shirt. And we have Eric Keller here as well. Also, CSM Group, and I'm going to let them speak for themselves, but they have been a wonderful partner of ours. And not only have they been announced what they're doing here, but they're the construction manager. Chemical Bank, I see Perry Holly come here. Eckert Wordell, a lot of Eckert Wordell folks here. David Yarrow, I think was up here. There he is. MarxModa, and Hurley Stewart, and HermanMiller. And those are our, well, there are many more to thank. Those are our partners, and I'd like to give a special thanks to CSM. They created a live feed for us, and so if you weren't able to be physically here today, I think we're live streaming on the internet. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the city manager, Jim Ritzma, to talk about this project and how it will help the Rivers Edge neighborhood and the city of Kalamazoo as a whole. Thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Good afternoon. We're really excited about this for the city in a lot of ways. As Fritz mentioned, this is a first of what we hope to be many more projects coming this way on this part of town, the east side, and reinvesting in our community. Obviously, retaining and attracting talent is crucial for any urban core community to sustain itself and to grow. So we're excited about what this project means for innovation space and the creation of that. And again, just as a core project to help redevelop this area, we're truly excited. It's really the first project since I've become city manager where I've had this opportunity to stand before a crowd and celebrate something. So what a great day in Kalamazoo. I do want to acknowledge my bosses, two of which are in the audience, Commissioner David Anderson and Commissioner Aaron Knott. This is, I'm sure we will and have supported this project through the city and growing his team, the economic development team, Brownfield team, is to be applauded too. So again, we're just thrilled to kick this off and to see this east side develop. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. And that reminds me, if I haven't, and I know there are other dignitaries areas of the crowd, I apologize, but probably a commissioner or two from the county as well. Anyway, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the CEO of CSM Group, and I think we all know what a good job Steve East does and what an important member of the community is, and we're just thankful to be part of this project. Steve East.
Welcome to Foundry. What a great place this is going to be. Those of you who watched this over the years, and what you see in front of you, I can't wait for the next phase of this. This is the next jewel, as Jim alluded to, in the crown of the city. I also want to thank the team from Treystar, the vision that's been put into this, the desire and the implementation of the team, the talent that Fritz and Bob and Terry and the whole Treystar team have brought together. I think it's impressive. The reason we're here today, it seems pretty obvious. The pile of dirt out there, you're all going to move, okay? And tomorrow we start at 8 o'clock. So since you're here today, we'll be in the hard hats and there's a lot of work to do. So we're going to get into that. I would like to acknowledge the CSM team that is here. If they could raise their hands, please. Anybody? We have it, but you're on the table, so here we go. Awesome. Jason Meek is going to be our lead here. Jason, can you step forward so everybody don't have any complaints? There's Jason right there. All right, Jason. And this project is very, very important to us, and we've got our corporate president in charge of day-to-day action also. Where's Tommy Donna? There he is. Okay, so he's second command when it comes to complaints. We really are proud to have such a great team and to be part of such a great team when it comes to a project like this in the heart of our community. Special acknowledgement that Fritz alluded to goes out to everybody on the team. I don't want to repeat all that. I think it's really, really good that we can come together and execute this vision. I'm confident that after today, when we put shovels in the ground, and the next time we meet, which will be approximately 10 months from now, I just stuck flying in the ground today. In 10 months from now, we put scissors in your hands for the next effort. You're going to see amazing, amazing change here. And I'm so pleased to be part of that. I think that you're taking all in today. Please feel free to take it all in, put it in your memory banks, and we're going to see you next spring. And you're going to be just absolutely amazed at what you see. I think that this is the perfect example of what our community needs to do. I think it's the perfect example of where we want to be. Kalamazoo can be a leader in so many aspects. We do need to retain talent, We need to attract talent. We need to do everything we can, and then put them in an environment where they can be creative and collaborative. And that's what this team is working hard on. We know, because we're builders, how important an environment is to the existence and the sustainability of organizations. We hope to showcase that here. I think of this Foundry, of turning the Foundry of structural steel into a structure of new concepts and collaboration is just compelling to me. It's just incredibly terrific to imagine that. And I've got to admit something to you guys right here. So the camera's rolling. I've been a fan of the modular Treystar people, so I have too. This project has been on my list for over a decade. We've been talking about it at CSM forever. We love this building. I think it goes back to the days when my dad used to take me right across the street to the Harrison Street Bike Shop. For those of you who might remember that or heard of it, that's where I got my bicycles. And at that time, something conflicted in my head about this building and what it could be in the future. Some gleaming gem, some deep in the night, whatever it might be. I had kind of a dream, people tell you. So that's how I look at the world. And to me today, it's just the start of that the greatest part of that journey to make it a reality. So without further ado, I also need to announce something pretty. This is going to be a huge surprise. We're going to be the anchor tenant. How about that? So our business is building other people's dreams. You all have dreams and visions, and we get the luxury of taking those dreams and visions and making them reality. Today, we get to take one of our dreams and visions and also make that reality. And what could be better than that? So thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for being here today. And please mark on your calendar now, 10 months from now, for the opportunity to exercise your significance. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. Quickly, I want to recognize, I think Frank Ballo. I missed some people. Frank from the DEQ. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, next up, I have Sarah Romero from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. Thank you for coming.
My name is Sarah Romero. I work for the Michigan Economic Development Corporation in the Collaborative Community Development Department. And really, our goal is to support the growth of vibrant communities. And we think that one of the best ways to do that is to really reactivate space like we stand in today. Because ultimately, we see, if you can picture a triangle, you got talent at maybe the top of the triangle. Talent wants cool places, right? We all want, we know that, right? Cool places, communities, need business, right? And that's the other part of the triangle. And the final point on the triangle is business and talent. So they're all really interconnected. So that is what we, that's really our top priority. This project is exciting to us. It went to our board, our Michigan Strategic Fund board in June with a pretty competitive package of $750,000 performance-based grant, as well as leveraging local and state brownfield tax increment financing up to $742,000-ish. And we are also very excited to obviously partner any other state leverage resources that we can tap, like DEQ. For a project like this, just is only better for everybody. So I'm very excited to have that kind of hurdle past us with that June board meeting. As you can imagine, this project hit a lot of sweet spots for us. One of the main ones from my perspective is keeping this building and reactivating it. Again, just because it seems, I feel like there's trending of being in here, right? It's not even done. I feel like this would be a great space that town will easily get connected to. But the other big thing, obviously, is the support with DEQ and cleaning up this property. The final exciting piece for me was the pedestrian improvements that we're making with public infrastructure improvements. And so, there's so many good things. There's sustainable elements, other mixed uses. I think foot traffic down here will only continue to increase, and we're excited to be a part of that. Finally, I just want to give a shout out to the City of Kalamazoo. We love working in Kalamazoo, and I feel like this is just another feather in the cap for the city, as well as just the surrounding areas here that are all very dangerous to walk, really, right? But yes, no, thank you for having me. We're excited to be part of this project and happy to be here.
Appreciate it. Thank you. No, is Michelle O'Neill here? No? Okay. Next up, I have our state rep for the City of Kalamazoo, John Hurley.
So sometimes very big successes come from small changes, and sometimes small changes can be a much bigger headache than what you realize. And what felt like a little bit like an episode of Parks and Recreation, we had to come together as a team to solve a problem, which is with all of the folks that are going to be coming to work here, or eat here, or enjoy the space, how do we get them in and out of here? And so that is what was a wonderful support and show of bipartisan cooperation that was pulled together under Senator O'Brien's leadership with the good folks from Treystar and the city and government and NDOT. We figured out how to put a traffic light right there. So in order to be able to unload the control of traffic that comes in here, I really want to thank him for figuring out a way to make this happen. I used to have my offices just down the street, and I can tell you, this is going to be a way that's going to help improve the entire neighborhood. It's going to make this project a success. It's going to help with the River's Edge development. And it's a great example of when government and our private partners come together, we can really make some good things happen for everybody in the community. So thank you for letting us be a part of that.
It is funny, if you look at kind of the political turmoil that we have throughout the country, it seems, and you see what we were able to accomplish here in Kalamazoo. And this next speaker, Margaret O'Brien, really, I guess, ushered that cooperation, and I have her speaking next.
Well, I think we owe a big thank you to Treystar and all the partners. Because when you look at this, this is showing that our community is very vibrant. We see the creep of development that's coming down the street and taking a blighted building that had gone unused for so long and being able to make it a very vibrant workplace for so many people who are looking for something different. But additionally, it's also about connecting neighborhoods. When I first started talking with Fritz and Bob about the traffic lights, which again, as Representative Hurley said, seemed to be a bigger ordeal than what we thought it would be, it was also about connecting to our friends to the north, the neighborhood to the north. If we're going to develop, we really need connectivity. And so this project actually stimulated a lot of conversations about other areas in the city of Kalamazoo, what MDOT would do, DEQ, MEDC. So when you see all the speakers here, but I don't think that really mentions the hours put in by the state of Michigan employees. Thank you, DEQ and MEDC, because they really worked hard, and there was a lot of cooperation amongst all the community leaders from local on up. And it's our privilege to do it, but again, we owe a big thank you to Bob and Fritz, because your idea of transforming this building spurred those conversations that I believe have a positive impact on our friends to the north and other areas of the city of Kalamazoo. So thank you and congratulations.
Okay, we are lucky today. We are being joined by our Congressman, Fred Upton, and I know he's got to head out, so I'm going to get him up here, and we're very thankful you're here. Thanks, Fred. Thank you. I too want to compliment all those who work so hard to make sure that this got done. It's really good, and my office is not
reblocks down the street. So that now we gotta work on the train. Train's got me a couple times, including today. But there is a little bit of a federal role here, and here's what it is, and this is why it makes me feel so proud. And I go back to when Jerome was down in the Sturgis a lot of years ago. You saw communities, whether it be Benton Harbor or Kalamazoo or any place. And that urban area had deteriorated, and nobody wanted to come back. They'd rather have the green fields. They'd rather go out where they knew there wasn't going to be any problems. You take somebody's cornfield or someone's new economic development project, and just around the corner is going to be water and sewer line, and you're just going to see everything move out of the cities, and that's where it's going to go because they were unlikely. And to the credit of the bipartisan effort in Congress, I was the lead in the House. We took care of the Brownfield stuff because no lender, bank, financial institution, someone with deep pockets, wanted to go in and help refurbish a building like this, a corner like this. They just let it rot away and go someplace else. We'll go out east of Orchis. We'll go out north of the north side. We'll go down to Vicksburg. Good places, but you saw the inner cities just deteriorate without a lot of hope. And the people that work there, they're gone. They lost their chance. And so by changing that little issue of protecting the lender from the liability of whatever was there 60, 70 years ago, all of a sudden we can help revitalize the neighborhoods like this one. So it is a partnership. I compliment John and Harvard for working together and getting the team together, but Rich, you've been a leader in our community. You're a chip off the old block, and we're proud of you. Well done.
So I want to stand on outside to move in some dirt, and I know there's one other person that really wanted to say something, and I'm hoping I can connect with him on the phone. Bobby Hopewell, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and I apologize, he's in Seattle. He did not know that this was going to happen. But I'm going to try calling him really quick, and if he picks up, great. If not, we're just going to have him off the call. Good. He's waiting. You have 30 seconds.
Finally come around to education, so finally come, congratulations, Treystar, putting out the unity on the nation, new development. I think it's going to be such an addition to our community. We've got a lot that we should be excited about. So, it's project quarter, I think there's going to be changes coming in the years, well, not in the future, not just regarding this development, but that whole corridor area. So, Greg, thank you for your investment in the city, interest in being a partner, and look forward to all the great things to come.
Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.
Okay. Without further ado, we learned a little bit about Foundry today, and with help of our friends at Eckert Wordell, we created a logo, and some of you have seen it on the coasters there. But we want to go outside, I think, at this time, and grab some shovels and a couple of hard hats, and I know I'm missing something. Heather, was I supposed to say something else? Oh, the cars. We need everybody to get a car on their way, where are we? Okay. So grab a car and let's make our way outside and we'll do the groundbreaking.
Let's get Margaret up here. Margaret is a shovel.
Oh, I have shoveled a lot of dirt, so I've done landscaping,
Let's all throw it.
All right, guys, here's what we're gonna do it on three. We're gonna toss it in the air. So pull it up. One, 2, 3.
I wanted to get
All right.
see, I was aiming.
One more time.
Slow motion this time.
So now we're gonna get it done in 5 months, not 6. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that rock.
Good height on that.
Really, yeah, now is the time. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.